Hello, my writers. Today I'm going to go over with you what you need to check for in your writing. So this what we're looking at right here is called a rubric, and that lets you know that what I'm looking for. Okay, so here's the areas, and then we'll go over it in my letter. So we have parts of a friendly letter. So I'm looking to see, I want to see that you have 5 parts of your friendly letter. You have your heading, your greeting, your body, your closing, and your signature. If you have all those parts, you get all the points. Okay, so you need all parts of your friendly letter, and they should be in the right spot. Capitalization. I'm looking to see if you have capitals in the right places. Did you remember your person's name starts with a capital letter? Did you remember your name starts with a capital letter? So we'll take a look at that in our letter. Punctuation. That means, do you have the right end marks? Did you remember to put periods at the end of regular sentences? Did you remember question marks when you ask a question? Do you have commas where they need to go? Spacing. Okay, I'm looking to see if you put spaces between your words. Remember that long space bar that we hit in between our words? Spelling. I'm looking to see, are your words spelled correctly? Now remember, they don't have to be perfect, but we need to make sure that we are sounding out our words, okay, and doing the best we can with spelling. Readability. Do your sentences make sense when you read through? Okay, do you want to, so that's one of the ways to check that is by going back and rereading. So now I'm going to open up my friendly letter. And we are going to see if we followed those things. So remember, the first thing on our rubric is parts of a friendly letter. So I'm going to look. Do I have a heading, a greeting, body, closing, signature? I do, and they're in the right order. Then I want to check my letter. Capitalization. Do I have capitals where they belong? January, the name of my month, has a capital. The person I'm writing to has a capital letter. Dear has a capital. The first letter in my closing has a capital. My name has a capital. And then my sentences. I start my sentence with a capital letter. Then here's my period. Then I start again with a capital, period, capital. So I want to check to make sure that I have capitals where they belong. Punctuation. Okay, so let's see. Dear mom, comma. I put my comma. Do you have your comma at the end of your greeting? How about at the end of your closing? Do you have a comma? Okay, and then my sentences. Every time I put a sentence down, I write a thought, I put it down, and then I put my end mark so I can check and make sure that that all of these make sense. Spacing. Well, we just saw that. Spacing between my words, right? Every time I have a word, I have a space after it. Spelling. Are my words spelled correctly? So I should go back and reread and make sure that I can read what I wrote so that my spelling is correct. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect with spelling, okay? But you want to make sure you have your sounds in the words. Readability. Okay, do my sentences make sense? So one way, the best way to check that is read your sentences one at a time. This year, I have a wonderful group of first graders. Yes, that sounds right. They are very nice kids, period. That sounds right too. So go one sentence at a time to check that. So that's what I'm looking for in your friendly letter. Make sure that you go back and you check those things, okay? Listen to this video, then go look at yours and check. You also have this page to help you too. Go back through. It reminds you where the commas go. It helps remind you about capital letters and what parts you need. So check out that second page. All right, boys and girls, make sure you go through, check your work.